Happy Monday! We got a 6-game NBA slate and 2 cash giveaway winners to announce. Let's talk some basketball. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I'm your host, Steven, and we are back for another week of NBA basketball as we inch closer and closer to the NBA playoffs and the MLB season. That is right around the corner. I am ready to roll. But before we get into the bets and all that, just a couple quick things. First of all, we had a memory pop up as of March 8th, that 1 year ago from March 8th, that was Friday, we had 1,000 subscribers, and now we're close to 21,000. I just want to say thank you. That is incredible. This community has just been awesome, and we thank you, me and Ryan, from the bottom of our hearts for all the support every single day. So just wanted to point that out. That was kind of cool to see. But anyways, it was another wild weekend in the NBA. We're going to go over our bets and what happened over the weekend. One terrible day, one really good day. Hit that Friday parlay finally, but we'll go over that. But a couple quick announcements we got on the channel. So we're going to add a little element to our channel, doing a daily short coming out around noon every single day. That's noon my time. So go check it out when they do come out. Leave a comment, and I'm going to be calling out some comments also in these main videos as well. But we're going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday is going to be start, sit, and cut. And we're going to have some NBA players. We just want to have fun with you guys, talk some basketball. And then Tuesday, Thursday, it'll be 1 versus 1 and franchise starters. You'll see how that all works. But anyways, we just, as you guys know, we started this channel because we wanted to talk with the community as much as possible, interact as much as we can, talk sports, because sports is just an incredible thing, as you can tell by my face. I just absolutely love it. So anyways, those shorts are going to be coming out every single day during the week, not the weekend. So go check those out, leave a comment, and I'll be sure to call some of you guys out, whether it's something I agree with or disagree with. So it'll be fun to just talk some basketball. But we have two $30 cash giveaway winners, like we mentioned in the video on Friday, and we have them, and let's pull them up. There they are, the two winners. Congratulations at Chris Hart 3556 and at Rolling Dice 3336. You two are the winners of the $30 cash giveaway. We appreciate the support from everybody. And so leave a comment below, message me to get me your Venmo or PayPal or whatever it is you guys have. But I just want to say I haven't got back to everyone, but I've been seeing those comments that we got on the Friday video. Thank you guys. That was awesome to read. So I appreciate all the support. We're all in this together. But anyways, congratulations to you two. We'll do another cash giveaway winner at some point pretty soon here. So last little quick tidbit before we get into the dad jokes, which I know some of you here mostly for that. But National League Futures Bets video and the National League preview will be out later this week, so stay tuned for that. American League's already out. I'm already dropping some National League future bets in the Discord. Dropped one on Sunday night. So if you're not a part of that Discord, go join. It's free. There's nothing to pay. You just join. It's free. There's almost 3,000 people talking sports. I drop my bets early right before the video and things like that. So anyways, those are all the announcements. I know it's a lot of talking, but here we go. Dad jokes to start the week. This first one, this is a good one. Again, from the wife. Here we go. I bought my shoes from a drug dealer once. I don't know what he laced them with, but I've been tripping all day. That's pretty good. All right, next one. I told a joke on the Zoom meeting and no one laughed. It turns out I'm not remotely funny. Those are good. I make myself laugh all the time. Anyways, in this video, we're going to recap the weekend, and then it's Monday, which means we are going to talk defenses that give up the most points, rebounds, and assists to the point guard position. And then we go over our best bets for the day, and we'll wrap it with the bets recap. So hit that like button, leave a comment below. And if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I hope we can get to 21,000 subscribers by the end of this week. That would be awesome. So we appreciate all the support day in and day out. But it's a new week. It's time to talk some basketball, and it starts with the recap. All right, I'm not listing every single bet from 3 days, but on Friday, we start out with a 2-2 day, 1-2 on the bets, and the parlay finally hit the Friday parlay. It is about damn time. Plus 305 winner, which saved our weekend a little bit. Still wasn't the best weekend, but anyways, that's what we did on Friday. You guys know those bets and everything we did. Saturday was not good. 0-3. It was like the cherry on top to all the bad luck I've had and we've had in the last couple of weeks. I'm not the only one. I know that. But Jalen Duren, guys, he had 2 points, 2 rebounds in the first 3 minutes of the game, already picked up 2 fouls. Most of you guys already know what happened. He picked up 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes. He picked up a third foul before halftime. And you know what? I'm thinking as long as he gets good minutes in the second half, he's still got a chance putting up decent numbers in small amount of time. And then, not even 30 seconds into the third quarter, he has an offensive foul for his fourth foul of the game. And then he finally comes back again in the fourth quarter. I mean, this guy barely, I don't even think he hit 20 minutes. This guy did not play any minutes at all. Comes back in the fourth quarter, and what does he do? Gets teed up twice and ejected. What a joke, Jalen Duren. He just reminds you that he is a very young, immature player still. And sometimes people get in foul trouble. He gets into it a little too much, unfortunately. But that was brutal, guys. That was just brutal. And then this was brutal too. Bulls up 11 at halftime. I have their plus 7.5, and they lose by 10. They melted in the second half. Absolute meltdown. And they missed 3 free throws, missed a ton of shots. I mean, they could easily cover the 7.5, but it didn't work out because that's how it's been going. Sunday, 1-2, but really 1-1 on the main bets. And then the parlay was a half unit 0-1, but we hit Alperen Şengün under. We hit the under regardless of the injury late in the game, but hopefully he recovers decently quick. That injury did not look pretty. That was ugly. But anyways, 1-1 bet. The other over was over, and Herbert Jones 9.5 points. He scored 7. He barely shot because Trey Murphy shot 128 times, and that's just how it went, unfortunately. But 1-1 day. It just wasn't. It was just it was a little below average weekend. It wasn't what I wanted, especially after starting Friday. Saturday killed us, but weekend basketball can be crazy. I'm determined to get back into it. But that's what we got. That's the overall record. We are gonna get back in the positives. Like I said, it was like 3 weeks ago. We were up almost 20 units. So woulda, coulda, shoulda. Who cares? We got to win. So that's the weekend bets recap. And now let's talk some point guards. All right, we start out with the most points given up by the defenses to the point guards in the last 15 days. Clippers leading the way, 28.99. I did these numbers right as the games were starting, so these don't take into Sunday games into account. But Rockets, Wizards, there's no matchups here on this page, as you can tell, but Luka Doncic just killing it. 37 points per game. SGA, De'Aaron Fox, the usual guys. No real surprise there. DeJounte Murray's on here, obviously, because he is a point guard now that Steph Curry is out. We've talked about that before. And Devin Booker is probable, but we will talk about that later. So that's the points. Let's go check out the rebounds now. And we got 2 matchups. So technically we have 3 matchups. The Spurs are facing the Golden State Warriors. As you can see, 7-7 right there. But Steph Curry is still out. I kept Steph Curry in here because he might be back in a couple games. So at least you guys have his numbers when he comes back. But I didn't make the matchup because it looks like he is definitely out for this game. So but the other 2, Mavericks playing the Chicago Bulls. Kobe White, the man, the myth, the legend. We have not bet on our Hall of Famer in a while. Averaging 5.4 rebounds per game. Mavericks giving up 7.46. And the other one, the Charlotte Hornets, is giving up 7 rebounds to the point guard position. And Cade Cunningham averaging 4.7 rebounds per game. Other than that, you got Trey Jones there. No real surprises here. De'Aaron Fox. Although De'Aaron Fox had a really weird line on Sunday. I don't know what it ended up being, but at one point he had 8 rebounds and 0 assists. It was bizarre. But anyways, that's the rebounds. Let's go check out the assists now. And we had a big matchup all the way from 10 to number 1. Luka, of course, up there for the Triple Crown. 11.1 assists per game, playing the Chicago Bulls, giving up 9.05 assists per game. And the only other matchup, it's Mr. Cade Cunningham again. 8.4 assists per game. Hornets giving up 9.42. So that's what we got. Other than that, not real surprises on the assist page. Quickly's up there. Halliburton, Quickly, obviously, with all the injuries and everything got going on there. So Darius Garland also making an appearance down there. So that's the point guard position. The points, rebounds, and assists. Take some screenshots. Hopefully this helps you go get some winners today and throughout the week. Tuesday will be the shooting guard. So that's what we got for the research help for Monday. And now it's time to talk some best bets. All right, this segment of the show is brought to you by Better Bet. That's BTR Bet, the best place to find, track, analyze, and share your bets. We're going to have a video out for you this week explaining how it all works. It is awesome, so stay tuned for that. The link is below if you want to go check it out. Bet number 1, it takes us out to Cleveland, Ohio. We got the Cavs hosting the Phoenix Suns. Suns minus 2.5, total this game 224.5. Against the spread, Suns are not very good. 25, 37, and 2 ATS, 13, 15, and 1 ATS on the road. Cavaliers 31, 31, and 2, and then 15, 17, and 1 ATS at home. Suns 36 and 27 to the under. That is pretty impressive to the under. Cavaliers 35, 28, and 1 to the under. So we got 2 big under teams in this game. But I'm going to give you my best bet, and we're going to talk about it because there's a lot of line movement going on. But my best bet is the Phoenix Suns money line. That's right. We're not going to the player prop. I got this at minus 130 on DraftKings. Now, depending on when you watch this video, I'm going to tell you this. It started out at plus 100. The Suns were the underdogs. It is moving quickly. So all I can do is by the time I get the bet out, make the video, and we edit it, and it comes out, the line might be different. It's just how it is. But the people who get it right away are on Twitter and on Discord. Right when I have the bet, I put it out there. But as for YouTube, if this has gone to 150, 160, 170, things like that, then I'd look at maybe playing the spread. I like the Suns up to -4, -4.5, maybe 5, or maybe use it a teaser or something like that. So I just wanted to point that out because some of you guys might say, by the time we see this, that -130 is not available. If it isn't, that's your pivot, or it's kind of up to you guys how high you want to go on the spread. But let's talk about the game, and maybe you'll have a better idea. The Suns are taking on a Cavs team. This is nuts. Cavs are going to be playing their 5th game in 7 days. That shouldn't even be allowed. That's insane. Yesterday they just played, and it was their 4th game in 6 days. Yep, hash brown math. On top of that, they're still going to have no Evan Mobley, no Donovan Mitchell, and then Strus and Wade both did not play yesterday, and they are both questionable. One of them has a personal matter why they're out, and the other one has an ankle issue. I don't remember which one had it, but that's why they're out. The Cavs showed fatigue yesterday too, playing the Nets, because they just got just beat up. They really did. They're at home against the Nets. I mean, come on, guys. This Cavs team, they're a team that relies on 3-point shooting, but when you don't have Donovan Mitchell, you don't have Wade, you don't have Strus, your team kind of loses its identity on offense, and it just struggles a little bit, and that's what they do. So they have in the last 10 games, they have scored the 3rd highest percentage of their points from 3-point range in the NBA. That's right. They rely on the 3 ball. And the Suns in the last 10 games, they've allowed the 9th fewest points, the 9th lowest 3-point percentage to their opponents. So they've been done pretty well around the perimeter. If Strus and Wade are out again, guys, along with Mitchell's a guarantee, but if they are out, guys, they are going to struggle offensively to keep up. But the big part, I have not mentioned this yet. Devin Booker is probable. We mentioned it earlier in the video. I mean, it sounds like he's going to play, so you're going to have all hands on deck other than Eric Gordon for the Phoenix Suns. I mean, that's a pretty good matchup for them. Last 10 games, Suns have the better offensive and the better defensive rating than the Cleveland Cavaliers. There's not much more to say here, guys. This is simple for me. I mean, you give me the much healthier team. Honestly, you could just bet this just based on the schedule. And sometimes I do think there's losses based on scheduling spots, and you've seen that a lot in the NBA. This is their 5th game in 7 days. That is absolutely brutal, especially when you have like 4 guys sitting out. So you got guys playing big minutes. They are tired. You saw it yesterday. They're not all of a sudden going to get a ton of energy after playing just yesterday. 5th game, 7 days, healthier. Devin Booker coming back. Give me the Suns money line. There's a reason this line is moving quickly. Again, I'd play it up to -4. I wouldn't be shocked if the Suns win by 8 or more points or 10 or more points. This could be a possible blowout. We will see. Cavs do play pretty well at home, but if they're missing Strus and Wade, it's going to be a struggle for them. So my first bet in this game in this day, Monday, is the Suns money line at -130. All right, before we get into the next bet, we got to talk a little DraftKings, guys. We had a great promotion thanks to our partnership with OddsShopper. New customers get a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. I absolutely love this promo. This is awesome. If you've always been wanting to make that huge bet, but you're afraid to lose all that money, well, guess what? It's a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. So if you lose, say you bet $800 on a bet and you lose, you get the $800 back in bonus bets. So it's a great deal for DraftKings. If you are not a member, all you got to do is click the link below and then sign up. Does not take long. Deposit that money. All you have to do is deposit $5. But obviously, if you want to bet more, you deposit as much as you want. So it's a great deal with DraftKings, limited time. So be sure to take advantage of it if you are in a state that is DraftKings eligible. So that's what we got. But of course, you must be 21 years or older to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Now back to the bets. All right, this second game takes us out to Chicago. We got the Bulls hosting the Dallas Mavericks. Mavericks -4.5. Total in this game is 233. Mavericks 34-30 against the spread. 19-11 ATS on the road. Very impressive. Bulls 33-30-2 against the spread. 15-15-1 ATS at home. Totals, Mavericks 32-31-1 to the over. Bulls 34-29-1 to the over. Now, this bet you are not going to like a lot, and it makes me uncomfortable. But you know what? I've had a lot of bets that I have been extremely confident on that have made me feel comfortable and have not come through. So why not get a little uncomfortable? Here we go. Give me Luka Doncic under 54.5 PRAs at minus 120 on ESPN bet. I saw it. So Lord help me. Yeah, I mean, I think when I'm in a slump, I think a good idea is to just take a Luca under. I guess that's what I'm thinking here. But yes, Luca is one of the greatest players on planet Earth. I am not sitting here to tell you that. It's still a line. It's a bet. It doesn't mean I don't think Luca's any good. But I think this number's a little too high. With Kyrie Irving in the lineup, Luka is averaging 33, 9, and 9 this year. That's 51 PRA. So he's averaging 4 under what he needs to get if he wants to go over this, okay? He now faces one of the tougher all-around matchups for point guards. Now, I know Luka is matchup proof. I get that, but tough matchups can at least slow you down just enough. He's playing the Chicago Bulls. They're allowing the least amount of points to the point guard position this season. That's right. And also allowing the fourth lowest rebounds to point guards this season, and then 17th in assists. So average when it comes to assists, but they are dynamite when it comes to allowing points and rebounds to the point guard position. Luka faced the Bulls earlier this season. He played 40 minutes. There was no Kyrie Irving in that game. Luka went for 18, 7, and 10. 35 PRAs, wasn't even close. He was well under. And like I said, that was without Kyrie as well. So part of the reason it's hard to rack up a ton of stats against the Bulls is because they play at an incredibly slow pace. That's right. So I think 54.5 is just a number that's a little too high. You're going to be playing slow. You got Kyrie Irving, obviously. He's been there now. So I think this number is more indicative of maybe Kyrie not playing in general, maybe not fully. But I mean, we're talking this guy, Luka can still have a good game. He can still go for 30, 10, and 10 and finish 5 under. I mean, that's how crazy and high this number is. I think the number's a little inflated with Luka or with Kyrie there with a tough matchup. I know Luka can make me look like an idiot. I know he could go out here and score 48 points, 10 and 10. I understand that, but I just got to play with what the numbers say here, honestly, guys. I think 54.5 is a little too high for this number. I think it's maybe possibly a little bit of a Kyrie having a good game too as well. But 54.5, I mean, if he goes in a slump or misses some shots, even just has a little period where he's just not doing a ton, it's going to be hard to go over 54.5 because that number is high. But it's Luka. I get that. But anyways, that's my second best bet. Give me Luka under 54.5 PRAs, minus 120 on ESPN bet. Now, not all the props are out. We only got a 6-game slate, so I'm going to post another 1 or 2 bets in the comments below, so stay tuned for that. These are the only 2 best bets I have right now for this video, so that means it's time to check out the bets recap. All right, we start with the Phoenix Suns money line at minus 130. Again, don't get mad at me. This was the line when I dropped it. It may have moved. That's why I'm saying I play up to 4. If you want to go up to 5, that's fine. I think they win by a few possessions in this game. Just much healthier team. But I couldn't keep changing my bet when I released it in Discord and Twitter and everything else. So, anyways, Suns money line first bet, and then Luka under 54.5 PRAs at minus 120 on ESPN bet is my second and final bet for the video, but I will have at least one added play. It will be in the pinned comments below. It'll be on X and it'll be on Discord like usual. So I hope everyone has a great Monday. Just a reminder, the baseball video for National League preview and futures bets will be out later this week. So let's get back at the grind. Appreciate all the support. Hope you guys have a good one. We'll talk to you soon.